Yo, what's good? It's your bro Lauren. I'm bringing you guys another saucy trading video. Let's get it, man. What's good, y'all? Hope you guys had a good ass trading day. You feel me? Let me go ahead and get right to the business. Listen, we ain't make nothing today. Negative $14 and on the 300K and $1 on the 50K month on the FX, right? So today was a very I want to say weird day for Nasdaq for sure. Weird day for Nasdaq because you had the Powell speech and everything. So I was being very careful with how with basically selling Nasdaq. I wanted to sell first I wanted to buy Nasdaq, and then I saw that the war, Israel basically drop bombs again. I don't know. It's just no agreement was reached. So I'm bearish indices. I was bearish EU, was bearish GU, bearish bullish dollar, right? But if you look at what happened here, there was no setup for a sell. This could look like a setup all in here. I mean, this is YM. Maybe from this FEG and lower, but I didn't trust none of this. I wanted to see another manipulation, this to happen right here, especially because it was Powell speaking all through here, all through this price action. No manipulation had happened yet. So I wasn't interested in really selling anything inside of this range right here, just to go for Asia low. At first I wanted to get in a buy maybe if Asia low was taken, but you know, like I said, I wanted to be a seller more than a buyer. But as you can see, we're still bullish, right? We're still bullish. We might be targeting the all-time high. This doesn't look like maybe it could sell off short tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? But looking at dollar, let's go and go with our friendly neighborhood dollar. You know what I'm saying? So going to the daily, boom, daily was running lower. I was looking to buy within this right here. I was looking to buy dollar here only because we didn't take out the previous weekly low here. But on EU, we did take out the previous weekly high, and we're above that monthly buy-side liquidity pool, still in previous monthly high, which is right there. Right, took those out. Took out the previous weekly high. GU also took out the previous weekly high, right? And then you have this FEG in here, also this up-close candle. But we're above the previous weekly high with relative equal lows right here. So I was thinking that price could potentially get down into there, right? Today, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the trade that I took, which is right here. Alright, so price had basically closed through this inversion FEG that took out the monthly buy side liquidity pool and the previous weekly high and highs up here. As you can see, there is relative equal lows on EU right here that I was looking to target. So I got in short EU as soon as price basically tagged me in there, basically risking $1,000 on my 300K account and $250 on my funded futures account. Right, price did close above this FEG right away, which kind of made price look very high resistant to me. I didn't like the close. I was thinking about getting out here a little bit, but at the same time, I did like this up close candle right in here. That took out previous monthly high, and I'm entering at an efficient price. If price was gonna get down here, I think potentially it could get back down to there from here. Now I was anticipating I wanted to see us get back through this FEG right here. Then I noticed that there was a up close candle right here with a FEG right in there. So I'm gonna mark that out. So there, right there, I marked that out. I wanted to see how bodies are gonna close right in here, right? You can see it almost hit my stop, on the my funded futures account, and then we started getting some reaction right in here, right after taking out the short-term highs all in here in this run higher, right? So I wanted to see price kind of get through this FEG, which would turn into an inversion FEG right after we closed. So we closed there, so that was good to me. I like that right there. I want to see price basically hold this immediate rebalance that, which it did, and run. It did do that, and then also run from this FEG here, which we started. Then I started paying attention to this FEG to see how we close through there, or how we trade around this area, right? Because if it is gonna go higher from there, I wasn't really gonna like like that. You know what I mean? It closing back through all of this, I would have potentially just got out there and expecting to get out around there, around like maybe 0.5% or half of what I was risking. Right, so you can see we did close through this FEG, which was a good sign. Now this became an inversion FEG, and I was wanted to see if there was going to be speed towards that low. Right, I wanted to see some speed, get down to that low quick. Right, we started to displace from there very quickly. Started getting close to this low. So I left my stop up there. I didn't want to move it yet because I didn't want to get in, move my stop prematurely. It come up and play around in that area and then start running lower. But I wanted to see us get to that low now. I didn't want to see any retracement. I wanted us to get it through that low and speed through that low and close, right? So as soon as we started closing through that low, I went ahead and moved my stop above right here, basically half of my position. So that way, if it didn't want to run back up into there, it would have to get through this FEG and all of that just to stop me out halfway and take half of a loss, right? Because it's more probable for it to, I want to see it go down during this macro, right? This 1150 to 1210 macro, then start running back up here if price was going to get down in here today, and if this daily candle was going to close bearish. Right, so we're holding that FEG right here. This FEG to me is like a order pairing, right? So I wanted to see price basically hold this area right here, because if they're not running out the sell stops there, right, that means they must be heavily selling. And in order for me to know if they're running out the sell stops or not, it would have to go through, or if they're buying the sell stops here, it would have to go through that area, right, that FEG for me, right? So we came down to a discount FEG. I was weary of that, so I went ahead and moved my stop to break even, because if we did run from this discount FEG, which is around midnight open price, and this range from low to high, I didn't like the idea of it running back up and basically holding a trade while it's trading within this area at 12 o'clock, right? We're at 12 o'clock. We're past the 1150 to 1210 macro. I went ahead and moved my stop to break even. Marked out that volume imbalance to see if that was like my last line of defense, right? In order for me to not get stopped out at break even. Right, got very, very close, almost there. Right, started rejecting again. And you can see it right there, we got stopped out. Now, with that being said, right, I'm fine. I'm very fine with that. Not stop out, basically stopped out at break even. I'm fine with the stop out at break even because it's 12 o'clock, and why would I want to risk holding and expecting price to potentially reject from here just to get down into here when it's 12 o'clock? It's EU and GU is usually dead around this time. I'm fine with holding it around with risk free, but I don't want to be at risk at a key time window, time window that's not very, it doesn't really move that much, right? Even though this is still valid, that you can still hold this inversion FEG and all of that and still continue lower, and this is the retracement that you could expect, and I would want to enter this if it was at a key time or whatever to potentially get down into here, but I didn't accept that risk at holding around this time. So accept the break even. It was a good break even, and yeah, that's it with that, right? Let's see what it did now. So you can see right here, show everything here. So you can see right here, we're holding that down close candle, also that FEG. This looks like it could go higher. It's coming from a discount FEG. Like I said, why would you really want to hold right here, you know what I'm saying, at this time? So it could do whatever it does. If it ran without me and took out this low, shit, what the fuck ever, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de fucking do, you know what I'm saying? I missed out on that move, and that's fine, right? And if it does run higher, if it takes out this high, then I made the right decision, which is you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want to make this video too long. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, sub to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.